Hey everyone, Ken here with Ken's Kreations and Product Reviews. I'm excited to join 25 different YouTube artists creating 26 different masculine cards. Not only that, we're giving away 3 prizes if you collect all of Daddy's tools that are in his toolbox. Each YouTube artist will be given a letter of the alphabet that represents a tool. And if you collect all 26 tools, write them down, and watch the last video in the series, you can enter into our drawing. So let's start with my cards, which are a superhero themed card. Now, I've made a couple different variations of this card, so let's take a look. For my masculine cards, I created superhero basic shape cards. These were made in Cricut Design Space using basic shapes. They're simple yet fun, especially if you have friends or family who have a specific superhero that just seems to be their favorite. Now, in this video, I'll show you how to make all 5 cards, and I've given you the free Cricut Design Space file to make the whole card. For Iron Man, Captain American, Thor, and my favorite, Spider-Man, if you are a Patreon of mine, for just $1, you will get access to all of these files. Now, let's take a look at what supplies you'll need. I used these amazing, vibrant color cardstock found at Michael's. These are perfect to capture the colors of our superheroes. For Iron Man, I specifically used the poster board metallics from Cricut. This was perfect for Iron Man. And for Spider-Man, we're going to be doing some writing on the card. We'll need the Cricut 0.4 tip black pen. Let's go ahead and cut all of our basic shapes on the Cricut Explorer. Don't forget, we will need that pen, install it in the Cricut Explorer, and see how it draws all of Spider-Man's costume just perfectly. Once everything's been cut, we're ready to construct our first card. Hulk is the very first superhero card we will construct. Now, this file is free down below, so you can open it in Cricut Design Space and cut all of the shapes needed for this card. Throughout the series of video, you'll see me using my Xyron sticker maker and my Scotch ATG gun. These are my go-to products, and I use them all the time. Once I've constructed this card, I'm going to use some black pearl pen. This is going to give Hulk that little bit of shine and a perfect messy hair. On to Iron Man, one of my favorite superheroes. Now, Iron Man and the rest of the files can be accessed through my Patreon. You become a Patreon for a support of just $1 a month. You'll get access to all of these files, plus future files I download just for my Patreon supporters. Iron Man would not be complete without those glowing eyes. To get that effect on this card, I'm going to use waterfall and ice blue stickles. I'm going to mix those together and let them dry. This gives it a perfect glowing eye. On to the mighty Thor, who has a hammer for his tool. Now, the tool in my daddy's toolbox is a 1/4-inch wrench. Make sure you write that down, and at the end of the video series, you should have the entire alphabet and can enter into our 3 prize drawing. Now, for Thor, he has a lot of pieces, so you're going to see me using my Xyron sticker maker and my Scotch ATG gun a lot. But the cool thing about Thor is because he has so many different pieces, it gives us the ability to really make him shine. We're going to use distressed stickles for the rock, and I have perler pens for gold and silver. The gold will go on his belt, the silver will be for his helmet, and it really dressed this card up nice. Even though some people might think these cards are a little basic, they are lots of fun for birthday invitations or for a nice masculine card, and these are super quick to make in Cricut Design Space with the files that all of my Patreons have access to. Moving on to Captain America. Captain America, probably one of the most popular superhero characters, I know that's up for debate, is a lot of fun to make. He once again was made out of basic shapes, a lot of squares for Captain America. I don't think he's a square, but there was a lot of squares on this one. But it really came out perfect. Now, one element I really enjoyed adding to the Captain America card is using Spectrum Noir clear glitter. Now what this did is it really brought out the star and his red, white, and blue in the middle of his card, and it really, with the light hitting it just right, it sparkles and it's perfect. You don't get to use that a lot on masculine cards, but really for Captain American, come on, I mean, he's Captain American, he's got to shine and sparkle. I mean, he's our hero. Now, by far, my favorite in this series is the Spider-Man card. The Spider-Man card uses the draw feature on Cricut Design Space. Once again, we do use basic shapes, but I use the score lines, turn them into a solid line that the Cricut Explorer could draw, and we use that to make the lines on the Spider-Man costume. Much easier than trying to cut out teeny tiny lines and glue them down. So you will need the 0.4 Cricut pen to use on your Spider-Man costume. The rest of his costume are triangles, which was lots of fun. We were doing a lot of squares in the rest of them. Now, this is the only card I used a non-basic shape, which was the spider. So you could make it, but I used that one. Citizens of the world, I present to you the Avengers. These cards were super fun to make, and I wanted to give you 5 different cards because let's be honest, using just basic shapes and your Cricut Explorer, these cards were super fast to make. Now, down below you can get the Hulk file for free, and if you're a Patreon or would like to become a Patreon just for $1, you will also get the other 4 Avengers plus many more basic shape cards I will soon be releasing. Don't forget to check out the other 25 YouTube artists that have also made masculine cards and get their tool in their daddy's toolbox so you can win amazing prizes. Down below, I've given you all of the links to all of the other YouTube artists in this masculine card collaboration. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel you're currently watching so you don't miss out on any other videos like my Star Wars video or my Caesar Easyweed video. And don't forget to support us on Patreon so you can get your files and a really exciting BB-8 card I will be releasing in the next week. Thanks so much for watching today's masculine card collaboration with 25 other artists. I hope you go out there and create something magical. Thanks, everyone.